Hello. I forgot to join Discord again. Boop, there I am. Hello! How is it going, everybody? You ready to drink some fucking milk? Hang on. Let's do, we're just capturing, is it this one? I think it's this one. Okay, awesome. We have it in a square format, so maybe I won't need to actually do any adjustments here. We'll see if there's a full screen format, and if so, we'll adjust it from there. Let me change the audio over to perfect. All right, who do we have in chat? Hello Delta, hello Broken Mercy, Rhinoceros, Laura, hello. We got Rover, we got Ripley the Vampire, we got Takio, we got Wooly, we got Nezumi, we got Drather Hex. Hello Bubba M11, hello. Yeah. So if you don't know me, hello, my name is Five Sail. I'm playing visual novels on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Thursdays and Fridays. Thursdays and Fridays right before streaming on main channel, because I am currently writing a visual novel myself and I wanted to experience the breadth of what the visual novel genre has to offer in the fewest amount of games. So if you go !VN on Twitch at least, you'll be able to see a big list of visual novels I've pared it down to, thanks to advice from visual novel enthusiast friends and the internet. Really funny, I did see, I can't remember, it was some big name YouTuber. It was a big name YouTuber who got dinged for, I think it was it Giguk? I can't remember. Who got dinged for having YouTube chat and Twitch chat on the same screen. And then, like, he got dinged for it, and then the CEO of Twitch was like, yeah, no, you can do that now. I'm like, what? So, I might have to figure out how to get, YouTube and Twitch combined chat on screen eventually. Maybe. I don't get a lot of traffic on YouTube. I just started, like, a couple of weeks ago. So it's not necessary yet, but if it comes down to it, I think the policy got changed. So, yay! Alrighty, so today we are playing a couple of games. The first one is called, obviously, Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. Apparently it's about like a half-hour experience. With us, it'll probably take like an hour. And after that, it's a sequel, Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk, which is its sequel and goes on for a little bit longer, and that's what I'm hoping to do for today and tomorrow. I don't know anything about it going in. I've seen some creepy screenshots. It looks like something about a mentally ill girl, like chronically depressed girl, going through some shit. That's about all I know. I don't know if I should be worried about this VN. The more innocuous a tile, the more upsetting it usually is. If you go to the VN list, I was careful to, like, look up common tags for the VN without spoiling myself. So I do have a lot of VNs on that list that have, like, really extreme content that obviously is not going to be on Twitch. This one didn't have any major flags, so I don't think there's going to be, like, excessive gore, excessive violence, but I'm imagining it's kind of like a psych thriller or, like, maybe surrealist sort of. I'm not sure, but I don't think there's going to be any extreme content in here, because I feel like that would have come up on my radar if there was. And also, another nice litmus test is to see if the game has a category on Twitch. If the game has a category on Twitch, that means people have streamed it and it's fine. And sometimes I look up at some of the VNs and I'm like, oh, this isn't on Twitch. There's probably tits in here. But yeah, I don't think this one should be too extreme. I do plan on playing ones that have more extreme content. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to go about doing that. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream them off-site, if I'm going to have, like, a separate, maybe Discord with, like, content warnings and stuff where I just stream in there and then record it and upload it on Patreon or something, or maybe I'll just play it on my own. I'm not entirely sure how I want to handle, like, the ones with more extreme topics yet. It's something I'm still, because, like, I'm not sure if, I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I'm comfortable streaming that kind of, like, playing that kind of content with an audience, if that makes sense. But also, it might be valuable for an audience to experience a visual novel through a streamer if they don't want to play it themselves. I don't know. I'm still not entirely sure I'm going to handle it, but that's how I know you guys can play Illbleed. Despite it all, it has a category on Twitch. Despite it all, I do know that I was looking up White Album 2, which is heralded as one of the great like romance.
You and I
visual novels.
have
Hey,
a
Atomic, thank you for this
contract.
4 months.
4 months.
Thank you. I think I saw, like, one person stream White Album 2, and they had an overlay. They had an overlay that that muted the audio and covered the screen except for the subtitles whenever a porn scene came up. And I'm like, that's fucking hilarious, but also I feel like that's playing like that's if you're not intimately familiar with the pacing of the visual novel, I feel like that's really, really risky. I feel like that's all it takes is one slip, bro. One slip and you're done. So I don't know if that, because I think it was a Japanese streamer on Twitch. I wasn't able to determine whether or not they really like knew the novel and knew exactly like where to censor stuff, but I just thought that was really fucking funny. Just like it's like the "we'll be right back" screen, except there's fucking going on behind the screen. So that's how Yes Yes Love Adventure Go did it. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think I could do that. I'd be too fucking nervous unless the buildup is very, very clear. It's like, oh, okay, we're going into a scene, and it gives you like 30 panels of warning before it starts. But yeah, I wouldn't risk it. Figure out how to get that PC 98 emulator with English patch playthrough to work. Trust. I've actually been told to deprioritize that one and replace it with another one that I have on my list. I can't remember which one it was. There's also I think is it Tokimeki Memorial, like the dating sim. Apparently, the translation, the translated VN that's out right now is based on like, I can't remember, off of a console version that was a really bad version of it, and then like there's a fan translation going on for like the Dreamcast version, which is the optimal version of it. So I'm waiting on that one too. So I have a couple of notes in the list. Just like, yeah, wait for this fan translation to be done first, because yeah, the VN culture goes crazy. Just time to know Philly Shell Lord of the Rings trilogy. I understand why people love it so much. Holy fuck! Lord of the Rings trilogy just had a re-release last month. For its 25th anniversary, and I went to go see it in theaters, all 3 movies. It's a phenomenal series. Wonderful, gorgeous, amazing, fantastic series. It's a classic. I love it a lot. Alright. Let's get started. I might pause, again, I might just pause a little bit to see if there's full screen, just to adjust some volumes and stuff, but let's go ahead and, we're gonna go to English Improved. Missing Calm. Is that a production logo or? Ooh, okay. By Nikita Kryukov? Oh! There is a full screen mode. Okay, hang on. We're gonna pause here. I need to resize. We're gonna resize here. I hope chat's not too intrusive. I hope it's okay. Okay, alright. Alright. Help me buy milk. This looks like a gas station. Okay. Write down your name. Should we write down our name? I don't think we have like a user generated name. Can I just hit enter? I just hit enter. Shit. Hang on. We gotta restart. Hang on. We gotta restart. Sorry. I was hoping that if I hit enter, it would auto-populate with the default name, because like while I'm playing through these, if there's a default name, I want to just use the default name. But we'll put in our name. Once I streamed a Kamen Rider film I hadn't watched before, there was full nudity, female tits, so thank God I felt the urge to look at the IMDb Parents Guide before it happened. That's the thing. I don't know how I would do streaming a game with like porn elements in it. I feel like it'd be awkward, but I also feel like it's part of a game, so maybe I should just shut up and play it. No commentary needed. Just enjoy the tits, you know? Okay, alright. I'm gonna write down 5. Alright. I walk down the road to the store and rehearse my speech. It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering a store. Relatable. I'm going to the store. Let me know how it seems a little loud. Do I click? Okay, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. How's that? Is that okay? That looks a little bit better. Only weird if you make it weird situation. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Just saying hi from work, not gonna be around. Good luck. Thank you, Mara. I appreciate it. Alright. Oh, am I the protag's, like, inner voice? I feel like the shut up and go already is very relatable to my inner voice. Hey, aren't you supposed to help me? I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I... Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So, once again... Hello, can I get... Wow, it's a whole word more! Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the L sound was longer than usual. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello? Wait, hey, look, we're not stupid, we have social anxiety. Different things. Hello, can I... Ugh, I wish I hadn't said anything. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 in the grass. Oh my god, does she have OCD? You have to undo the previous step. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on, you're so stupid. We're not gonna do the stupid route. We're gonna do like, yo, you got this shit. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Here we go again. So, step 1, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute, what do you mean step 1? What then? But it's already the 52nd, or wait, I'm going backwards, so then it's the 50th? It doesn't add up! Okay, step 50. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour, so you'll be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk. Damn, really? Well, are you ready? Hell yes! I carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I... Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? The O's getting gradually bigger. Excuse me, what? Oh. You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his lines. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Okay, I'm clicking. Okay, I don't think it's got, things getting, oh, here we go. Excuse me, what? Oh, dumbass! Excuse me, what? Tiny O. What? Oh. What is he trying to tell you? Is this Morse code or some shit? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What's so scary about it? I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can show you. Explaining won't be enough, but keep in mind that it'll cost me a dozen... Something like that. I love jump scares that don't take advantage of, like, musical stings or, like, loud noises or anything. Like, quiet jump scares are the fucking best. They're my favorite. They're my favorite type of jump scare, and I hate jump scares. What's that? I've talked about it before. What was that one Vivinos animation about the two schoolgirls who were gay, and then one of them, like, offs herself? Like, the jump scare halfway through that music video? That one fucks me up every time I see it. So good. Alright. Something like that. So I'll just continue to ignore his question. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. What? Oh. gather all my will into a fist. Oh? Oh! My interlocutor shook and crawled away. I got an achievement. Oh. You just repeat it after him. And it worked. Do it more often. Wait, I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that? Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. I'm standing by the shelves. On the rack, there are bags of milk. We both stand, and the milk lies, or maybe... Hey, slow down. Do you remember why you're here? Do they have bagged milk in Russia, too? Because I'm pretty sure the dev is Russian or Slavic. And then it was translated into English, I'm pretty sure. Is it bagged everywhere else but the States? And the most populous parts of Canada? To buy milk. So buy it. Right here? What do you expect me to say? I guess something like, not here. Not here, take the bag and go to the cash register, you're getting on my nerves. I'm not gonna get mad. I guess the first sentence. And you, as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories? I sigh and reach out to take the milk, or rather, the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Title drop! Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside... Come on! 15 minutes before the store closes, hurry up! I remembered what these games are called. Visual novels! And by the way, the numbers are written there in full, with letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But there the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your mouth. Ha Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up or you'll get it. Or you'll get it at home again. I'm on my way. Hello, can I get some milk, please? What? Fucking E.T. over here, you have it. Ah, give. I put a weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk, too. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please? No. But please, Mom will throw me out the window if I get back without milk. No. But why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. Hey. What? They hate you. You're pathetic. Pay for the milk. Yeah, you gotta pay for the milk. You got money? You got your debit card? Really? What would I do without you? I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. It took about 2 days before he nodded contently and put it in the cash register. Thank you, goodbye. I walk down a familiar street past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it, I just love the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. The gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Oh, thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. What's that supposed to mean? As if I'd tell you. But I'm interested. Well, look, the ratio of water to milk and the volume of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1. And yeah, ice cream is not the best, unless you want to drink more than eat. Anyway, the road from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math. I see. Do we see? I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance, and how do people move over something as uneven as the city plain? Gently, heel, toe, I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out! Huh? I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. Is that just how it is in Russia? Hey, I'm walking here. I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? You could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is a cruel and dangerous place. I'm not in the world you're talking about. My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I am in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears. Right now, I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? Has it ever occurred to you that it's all just in your head? That's not what the manual said at all. Apparently, these pills don't work for me either. The pills have nothing to do with it. Please, I just want to get home and go to bed. I really, really am very grateful to you, but please, no more. You have to accept the truth. No. Oh. You have to accept the truth. How many times can we click this? Oh, shit. Oh, Jesus. Looks like 5 doesn't help me at all. Oh, shit. I guess I'll try something else next time. Wait, why did my reactive stop working? Hang on. Oh, shit. Wait, wait, hang on. Why did my reactive stop working? Oh, because Discord crashed. Why the fuck did Discord crash? Hang on, give me a second. Is Discord down? Is it my internet? Hang on, give me 1 second. Oh, Discord's having a conniption. Yeah, she lobotomized us. Yeah, we fucked up. Dude, I didn't help her get milk. I didn't help her get milk. So she severed my fucking internet connection. Okay, well, I can't do anything about that, so let's just keep going. It's gonna keep going here. All right. Okay, hang on, let me. 6. Oh, I hope you can do it better than 5. I walk down the road to the store and rehearse my speech. Okay, I think this is the same. Okay, I'm gonna ask who she's talking to this time. Imagine as if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? What game? Well, you know, there are games where you can see the character's thoughts right on the screen, you know? So I thought, if someone is reading my mind, I need to be very focused so I don't blurt out too much. Okay, this is very OCD adjacent. This is very OCD adjacent. When you have, like, weird or, like, intrusive or really bad thoughts and you immediately apologize in your head in case a mind reader is around and is like, and has to put up with it. You're just like, sorry, that's not sorry. Sorry. Take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I? Forgot. 19th. Okay, so this is still the 19th attempt. This hasn't ticked up, I don't think. Once again, hello, can I get one more? Thank you, I'll try my best. Okay, I think... Okay, I think, like, perhaps we're like a manifestation of, like, a positive manifestation of her, like, like taking her meds or something. Okay, what happens if we say loser? Don't insult me, please. Frozen. The first time this happened. Okay, what if we insult her? Stop insulting me. Ugh, here we go again. So, step 1, and then this goes to the 50 step thing. You can tell it's my fault. We are propranolol. Is that an OCD medication? Are you ready? Hell yes. I don't know. I just named what I have. Fair. Is Angela store? Oh, this motherfucker. Oh, it's for anxiety. I gotcha. Oh. I like the music slash minimal sound design. Oh, hang on. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back. Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, I can move again. Whoa! Feels good. Right here, would expect me to say. Okay, I'm gonna continue insulting her because that's probably gonna go to a bad ending too. Yeah, it's a bad ending. Okay. 7. Oh! Oh, that one didn't come with a "oh, I hope you do better than last person" message. Okay, interesting. 6, 7, ha! Thank God milk isn't real. I don't know what I would do if it was. Heart issues because it fucks with your heart rate. It's my first. Please God, jot down when you take this scary meds. Oh yes. Please be careful with your meds. All right, let's take a peek. Store. Okay. We're gonna be as encouraging as possible. Don't worry. You got this. Okay, I shouldn't pressure her with reality. Click. Pokes you with a stick, milk comes pouring out. Oh, you know what I can do, actually, sorry. I just realized even in full screen the game is contained, so I can just shift this over a little bit. Because the game is still contained within a square. Yeah, so I can pop it over. That should work, I think. I'm gonna make myself bigger. Look, I'm fucking huge. Alright, here we go. Maybe this will make me play the game better. Okay, alright. We gotta be careful here. I don't want another bad ending. My cash register. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Can we get a bag inside of milk? Maybe. I think that's what this guy's job is. We're the Gajinka of her meds. We're on her shoulder being like, yo, chill. Physical therapy. Okay. Gas station's getting closer. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like, okay, this is the ice cream conversation. Gajinka for meds. Okay, where's the dating sim where you get to date your own fucking medication? Okay, and then she almost gets hit by a car, which she thinks is a bear. You almost got isekai into the other fucking game, girl. Well, I don't know. Should we tell her that she's sick? Because when we hit this, she says, I'm not living in the world you're talking about. I'm gonna say she's sick. Haha. You just had to say it, didn't you? Journey continues if you think about it. The road from the store has one interesting property, adjusted to me in the most bizarre ways. I'm sad. Are you really sure this is really happening? What else could it be? Because this leads down the face reality line, and then that triggers the bad ending. Are we supposed to... Hang on. I'm just gonna hit those. You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever's reading this right now. If you say so. I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a thought block. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench. The perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues. I move closer, place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raise my head to the sky. The fuck is that? Is that the sky? Listen, I'm a little embarrassed. I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so... Ultimately, things will happen painlessly, I hope. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes. I will be honest with you, and I expect the same from you. Please. I did say, am I supposed to say no? Am I supposed... But I do know. What if I said yes again? Is that a bad ending? Really? I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh? To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Me too, buddy! Sometimes I regret it because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnoses. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you. What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since something happened, all I see is red. Red blood everywhere. No, don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors look like. Come on. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Promise? I promise. I'm serious. Of course, you couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have brought it up. So you're really that interested in what happened to me? I didn't say that. You said that. I won't waste time. What do you see? The first thing I saw was Sonic, but I think it's because of these spikes here. What do we see? What do we see? I think I can kind of see a person. Like imagine like these are legs, and this is the torso, and this is the head, right? So I can kind of see like a person maybe in a pool of blood. Maybe? Hang on, I'm gonna see. A person in... Oh, I'm gonna say a person. Anyway, this is my dad. Some of his parts, at least. Oh, shit. Okay, when I made that joke about is this where my dad went? Oops. We do have a very difficult family, but despite all the problems, I never would have thought... Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyway, he jumped out the window and died. This is my last memory, then a long gap. Strange, very strange. Today is the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. Of course, the medicine helped me, however, I think it's more your merit. I kept thinking we mustn't screw up in front of the reader, or oh my god, what will he think? I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. That's how I like it. And yet, I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become ever since my dad... Well, you know. Day after day, it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today is a special day, because I have you. There's so much I want to tell you, you can't even... What? I didn't do nothing! That was very rude of you. Oh no. I'm not going to pressure you, I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go? When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing. Oh yeah, I can see, like, yeah. Repeating this action every day like a ritual, I stopped being afraid of heights altogether. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore off, so I just enjoy the blissful silence. When I am under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head. Mixing with the sounds of the world around me, they create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment. I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello? Did you bring the milk? Hi, Mom. Did you bring the milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom. Oh! Oh, is that it? I mean, I knew it was short. I knew it was short. But is that it? I didn't miss anything, did I? 8. It's been so long. Okay, yeah, no, I think that was it. Interesting. I liked it. I think it was short. I think it was short and sweet. I think it did a pretty good job of capturing like maladaptive thought patterns. I don't know about you guys, but when I was like, you know, you do a lot of shit that you don't realize are coping mechanisms until you get educated in therapy speak, and you're like, oh fuck, that was a coping mechanism. But as a kid, to get through the day, I also pretended I was the protagonist of like different things, different series, different shows, different video games that I played. I didn't play very many, but it was mostly television shows, I think, where I would just pretend to be somebody else to get through the day, and I would change who I was or what world I pretended to be in based on what I needed to get done. We love maladaptive daydreaming here. Sometimes a little delusion is what it takes to get out of bed. I'll never forget that fucking Tumblr post. It's like, it's something along the lines of if thinking you would make Naruto proud to brush your teeth gets you to brush your teeth, then pick up that toothbrush, Tebayo. And I'm like, so true, bestie. All right. I don't know what it says about me that I did see a corpse in there. Like, I'm not saying that I'm special or anything, but I did see a body in there. And yeah, I wonder, before we got jump scared by Mother, like, the shadows did look like a gun, and the doorway did look like a bullet, which I thought was really interesting. Yes, we are going to play the sequel. We're going to dive straight into it. Let's get out of here. Okay, let me update the category. Milk out, because this one takes a little bit longer, from what I understand. Alright. Okay. So now we're playing milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk. Alright, let me swap over sources here. Hey, Itsuro! I'm gonna swap sources and I'm just waiting for OBS to pick it up. There we go. Might take a second to resize stuff here. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Take care. Here, let me actually... Oh, shit. Hang on, you guys can't see anything. You guys can't see anything. Sorry. Hang on, I'll restart. There's like an animated intro. I was hoping to have it in non-windowed mode, or like... Why is it not? Is it popping up now? No, it's not. Give me a second. Sorry, chat. Give me a second. Sometimes every time I'm on a life simulator game, I envision Markiplier in the corner of my vision. Is that normal or no? I saw some people... Oh, there it is. I saw some people saying that, like, he said that he was going to have a physical release for Iron Lung, right? And somebody said that if he doesn't do commentary as, like, a square in the corner, they don't want it. And I'm like, fuck. Now it's gotta happen. Alright. Okay, let me just shift it. I'm gonna make it a smaller window so that chat isn't in the way. I just want to make sure that I'm still... Yeah, there we go. I think that works. Okay, perfect. So then I can swap over to full screen. Give OBS a second to catch up because it's fucking slow. There we go. Alright, there's like an animated intro here. Oh, there's a save menu now. I missed that part. That one's wider than I thought it was. 50-50. Storage closes. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Let's see. Hello, can I? Sure. Anyways. Okay, I think we're going full screen on this one. Yeah, I think we're going full screen on this one. You can't click continue. Let me click or highlight anything outside of here. New game. Sorry, game audio very loud. Wait, no, it's not working. Here we go. How's that? Is that better? Thank you for letting me know. See, I don't know if the mother did trauma. I don't want to put that on her just yet. Like, from my current interpretation, assuming that the first game wasn't an unreliable narrator, her dad killed himself, and she either saw it happen or saw the aftermath of it happening. And her interpretation of the world around her is really fucked because of that trauma. So the mother might also be an extension of that trauma, or her processing that trauma, or experiencing that trauma, because she just sees her mother as this mask who just asks if she ran her errands and if the meds helped. That's it, right? So I don't want to automatically put any blame on the mother just yet, because her way of interpreting the world is, again, just very maladaptive, and she's trying to navigate the world normally, even though the way that she perceives it is very abnormal. So it could be the mom. Mom could also not be helping at all, but we'll see. I do like games exploration of trauma through someone's eyes. Yeah, I agree. Like, the surrealist aspect adds to it, right? Because like it's an artistic representation of irrationality, right? It's supposed to evoke the same feelings in the viewer as the illness does on the person suffering it. So, you know, because it's an artistic depiction, she might not be seeing monsters in the grocery store, but with the way she receives external stimuli while working through this trauma, that's what it feels like to her, right? So, anyway, let's continue. I'm walking into my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. Oh, okay, so this is taking place right after the first game then. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. It's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now, don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Give me one moment here. Alright, sorry to interrupt, but it is ad break time. We're gonna sit here and, on this wonderful little animation, and I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Well, the art direction just took a fucking spike in quality, eh? I don't know how many years was between, like, the first game and the second game, but holy shit, we got, like, animated scenes now. I got me a butter tart from Timmy's, baby. This thing is probably like 10,000 calories, but it's so fucking good I don't care. Got a bowl of chili? And well, maybe you should heat it up. I'm so fucking funny. Let me take a little snack break as a treat. That's right. I'll wait till people get back, but Beta Vash threw a couple of fan works that I missed last week. these ones are from Beta Bash, because of course they are. Welcome back, everybody. I'm just gonna pull up Beta Bash's memes from last week because I forgot to pull them up. They're very good. Gilbert's story quest pissed me off. It was close. It could have been great. It wasn't. That's very good. And I think there was. I don't think I pulled up this one either. Thank you, Beta Bash. I think Veg pulled this one up on stream after, and I explained it, and it was funny, and I loved it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right. Welcome back. Let us continue. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turned away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walked toward my room through a narrow corridor. Hi, Mom. I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. Sorry, I could have turned it down a little more. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit more because I think it's still just a touch too loud. Here we go. I hope that's better. Let me know if it's not. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp, like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes, my fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time, but... Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me, kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it. I'll never drink milk ever again. Say it again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. The smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight into the waste bin, and I start rigorously washing my hands. There's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. But not to my mom, she'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. Hey? Ooh, I click on it. Okay. Hey, long time no see. You know we're only supposed to meet once a day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically, nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? Okay, really quick aside. I have a weird story, and I hope someone can verify this. Because it's been a while since I tried to verify it, and I couldn't verify it at the time. Way back when I was working on what I thought would be my novel, a long time ago, we're talking like 12 plus years ago, I came up with this story that involved like a bunch of kids from different parts of the world. And blah 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 magic system, they were all assigned a certain symbol. And I was trying to look up what that symbol was. And I found like a website that was very retro in nature. Like it looked like it hadn't been updated since like the late 90s. Like super basic Web 1.0 sort of layout. And you were able to describe the symbol that you were looking for using various filters. So like there was a drop down, it's like, is your symbol symmetrical or asymmetrical? Does it have like points? Does it have XYZ in it? So I was fiddling around with the settings and I found this symbol right here. So it's the O with a slash through it. And that website told me that that was a symbol used to mark a dead child. It didn't have any context, it didn't have any sources, it didn't have any further definitions. But this was the dead child symbol. And I'm like, oh, that would go great in my story, because the whole plot twist of the story was that they were all already dead, and they didn't know they were dead, and they were like soul, like psychopomp sort of. There was a whole psychopomp magic system going on, but like that was the whole twist. And I wanted to use the symbol because it was in front of them. It was something that they used. It was a badge of honor. It was something that all of them had, right? But ever since then, I have never been able to find that website again, or any substantial proof that this means dead child. At least last time I looked a few years ago. I was like, I remember the website very, very distinctly. I didn't gaslight myself into thinking this existed. Like, and this was before Discord, this was before, like, Homestuck. This was, like, long before any of that, when I was, like, writing away little ideas in my notebook. So I don't know if that's what that symbol means. But I do remember using this symbol for my little novel, my little aspiring novel, because I saw in a Web 1.0 symbology website that it meant dead child. Yeah, I know the other definitions, like, I think last time I looked it up, it just means, like, zero or null or something. But again, this symbol has always stuck with me because of that very specific experience, and I don't know where that website is, or where it got that information from, or if it has ever meant anything like that. So, just a little side story about this specific symbol. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit. I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now. Alright. I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you. At all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything, and you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago. I don't know what you mean. Oh, stop lying. Nuh-uh, I still don't understand. Whatever, unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. I'm in front of the mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then, me in the mirror also shows a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? What do you think? I can't be sure about anything, and you don't take me seriously anyway. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching at soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. Sorry, give me 1 second here. I realize that I am covering the text, so I'm gonna... Oh, wait, hang on. I might flip myself over. Hopefully I don't look too strange. It seems like most of the dialogue boxes show up on the left-hand side, so hopefully. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. Well, I can find that symbol is it's used for signs prohibiting things, maths in certain languages. It's used on graves, though, apparently. It means eternal life. Interesting. Thank you for looking that up. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. What do you want, then? I just want to lie down for a bit. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today. Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. Ooh. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. Mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you. Fucking fireflies. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job, now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you? Should it? Yes. And what do you want me to do, then? I don't know. It's up to you. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else... I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. It can be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please, tell me you'll help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing, I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? Did he bring milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another, all my eyelashes, one after another. If I tear out all my eyelashes, one after another. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then... Here, drink some milk. First death. I died and felt something, is the achievement I just got. Sorry, I came late. Who are we? Is it like her alter ego, her conscience, or... It's unclear. The way that this visual novel is kind of... It's approaching it from a kind of surrealist point of view. We are here to help her navigate her life. And the way that she interprets the world after her massive traumatic incident that involved watching her father, or the aftermath of her father committing suicide. We're kind of like an internal voice / a guide to try and help her do the right thing. But it seems like we also have, as of the last couple lines, we have our own, I don't know, like consciousness, I want to say, because just a moment ago she was thinking about something and we weren't able to tell what she was thinking about. And we said, this is weird. We don't know what you were, like, I don't know what you were thinking about. I should be able to tell. So, not entirely sure. But yeah. This is how she sees the world too, I think. Yes, as of the first game after that traumatic incident, she only sees the world in, like, reds. The first game was mostly in, like, reds and magentas. But I know, again, I know it's a surrealist depiction, but I'm trying to figure out, like, what milk stands for, even in an abstract way. Because with that scene in the with her mother in the beginning, it very much felt like her mother was checking for self-harm wounds. Right? I mean, that's what that scene evoked to me, because she, like, rolled up her sleeve and was checking for things, right? So is milk, like, maybe a metaphor for, like, self-harm, maybe? But, and then her mother, it seemed like, through that interpretation, her mother punished her for hurting herself. And made her promise to not hurt herself anymore by hurting her. At least that's the way that I interpreted it. It wasn't very clear. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess I'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, 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 and no. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. All the things should stay in their places, and that's it. Why? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't, and I won't. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yep. My oh my. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And want to know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on that road? I'm gonna say do what you want. We'll go searching for the fireflies. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Oh, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowee! Wowee! I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah. Ooh, point and click now. Tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. At all. Like, totally. I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of the littlest bit. Not even for 1,000%. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no, you don't. Then act normal. Your usual notebook page is glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I could take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects. Yeah. I thought you know them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, is it? Isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing, it's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a businesslike manner, it takes off into a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey, let's continue searching. So her mother wrote down dosages and side effects on a piece of paper that she keeps duct taped to the wall. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Hey, calm down. You've already fixed that. Yes, because you ordered me to. Things could have been much worse. Yeah. I heave a deep sigh, come closer, and extend my hand. Wow, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it, and along with them. A firefly, hooray! After circling above my head a couple of times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Oh god. Oh, why is it like that? Are those milk cartons? I don't know. I don't know if... Hang on, I'm gonna... Don't like that. Don't like that. No, siree. Oh, it's coming closer. Oh, I don't like how it's coming closer. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How's the milk? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't even let me click it. I can't click it. I get close to the waste bin and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. Why isn't it letting me look at the milk? Toothbrush? I turn my eyes toward an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with the toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Hi, Bree. Plants? Right, insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. The music of these games are so simple but so effective. Like, they're just so unsettling. I'm a big fan. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know these plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, we kind of don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Weren't you listening to me at all? Alarm clock? I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late. Are you tired? You bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2, then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercise? Oh, that's right, because she's been to physical therapy before. We don't know why. We don't know why yet, but she has been to physical therapy before. I think so. I take a hesitant stance. Was it heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down? My God, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Huh? Forget it. Did you see the firefly? No? Let's continue searching then. So we got some time blindness. It's not easy to get out of here. What do you mean by that? The door's open. What do you mean by that? Does she sleep in a fucking... Oh, she does sleep in a fucking, like, sleeping bag. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did, before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Yeah. Fine. Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself, if only I knew what. Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. No, I want to click all the other stuff. I doubt it. All the compartments are locked. Where does she live? I know she said, well, I mean, she indicated that just because she lives here, that doesn't mean everything in here is hers. So, like, she was hesitant to talk about, like, the closet up here, and all of these here are locked. I'm gonna click everything, I'm sorry. Oh. The umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder, it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It'll catch a cold and be unable to fly. You don't want to check it? Why? I'm sure we won't find anything there. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot, I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? I kind of want to hit this just to see what her response is. Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? So you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look at it again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page, the way it should be. Too bad, I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know it's going to happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait... Open your eyes. No! It's okay, just do it. No way! I know you're lying. Calm down. No! Oh, I'm scared. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? You're the smart one here, you tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it, I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder, the pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way, everything that is in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me, that's it, I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up in and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spends some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew, are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Okay, so there are other ones hidden around there, though, so I'm gonna click on everything. Because that's just the kind of guy I am. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Well, only if they purposefully want to lower their self-esteem. Why do we have 2 radios? Why 2 radios? I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image. I need to remember this. Totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong. Alright. What did you like the most there? Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home. That's it? Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all the classes the others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories. You never graduated, though. Yeah. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago, the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner and went to our rooms. And what happened then? I don't remember. And does it even matter? Tell me about it again. Is your memory that bad? Please? Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school earlier, explaining to me that I need to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together, and went to our separate rooms. Satisfied? We can keep asking. I'm gonna keep asking. Dad dragged me out of the school building while I was scratching and biting. The teachers didn't interfere. That scene was ordinary for them. Who knows what the little brat has done? Then he pushed me into the car and we drove home in complete silence. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner together and went to our separate rooms. Please, let's not discuss this further. No, you'll tell me again. Dad bought milk on our way home. Again. I hate milk so much. Mom was not home. Again. I hate Mom so much. What happened next? Suddenly I feel someone's eyes on my back. Knowing that these moments should never ever be ignored, I turn around. But there's nothing there. What happened next? You're annoying. Try figuring this one out. I just got an achievement that said that. Everything that happened next happened after something that led to everything that happened after what had happened. I look at my bag again, light pouring into the room through the window glints on the metal parts, and there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I manage to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It's already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I've spent months memorizing the location of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bent down to pick it up. The firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it, and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies toward me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while, and then goes silent. This one is kinda sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching. What the hell? I look up toward a very high place under my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. What happened? Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yes, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now? I do. What are those? Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories, but they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. Oh, we have another radio. There's something here. What is this? What's this? Oh! It's gone now. She picked it up. It wasn't clear. It looked like a pen or something. It was something thin, long, and cylindrical, so it was like a pen or a pencil, I think. What's so funny about that? I imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. And I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in, and the cable. It's like an inmate, if you think about it. It's so sad. Yeah. Let's continue searching. Can you play all the radios at once? Let's give it a shot. Okay, no, clicking one, ends the playing of the other. Oh, the bed. Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot it made that noise. This is my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? Huh? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Hey, maybe we'll find something inside? Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia, just like tonight. What? I said, searching here is meaningless. I still can't click the cartons. Okay, I'm just mousing over everything to make sure I didn't forget anything. We got the radio. We got this. Okay, I think we've examined everything we can. In around the door? Nothing? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hit finish. Found all the fireflies. Amazing. I guess... I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all. A zero sum. Mark on shirt? And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much. It hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Well, go to the balcony, breathe in some fresh air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone's watching me. There's no way somebody cares about you that much? Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk. Name drop! And yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. Oh, shit. Hang on. Alright. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow, either. The day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye, then. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrists and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. Hey, designer gaze. A little bit, I can see it. I'm pretty sure this is a child, though. Like, 99% sure this is a child. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I wash my face, brush my teeth, lie down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always look sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places. Bulging eyes with trembling, pale pupils. It was scary, you know? Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and I couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well-deserved, I guess? It felt like I was caught on the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today, well, still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. I was trying so hard here, don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. But it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. You won't get it. You're not even trying. Is the achievement I just unlocked. Oh, okay. So this is the same font and art style as the as the game that came before this, the first game. Actually, you know what? It's ad break time, and I think this is a perfect place to break. So I'll see you guys in 3. We're just gonna enjoy the track for a little bit. I hope she's not, like, that committed to never taking her meds again. It sounds like she's got, like, hella issues. Also, I wonder what that situation was when she retold that story about being dragged out of school and her father telling her that she needs to grow up. Like, it kind of sounds like... Well, I mean, I guess if she's a minor and her dad wanted to pull her out of a care facility, they wouldn't be able to do anything, right? So it could be a medical facility. Maybe he's one of those dads that, like, don't think that mental illnesses exist, and it's like, yeah, this isn't real, you're coming home. Or some shit like that. I'm so curious. Lo-fi beats to feel deeply unsettled to. Lo-fi beats to hold a candle and walk through a dark hallway with, too. Lo-fi beats to take a night walk to. There's this really funny TikTok trend. I'm not sure how old it is. It just hit my feed. on Twitter, because I don't go on TikTok anymore because it was a huge time sink, where people go take walks at night with headphones on with spatial audio realistic footsteps playing intermittently. It's really funny. They just get really freaked out. It's really funny. Scary as shit. You wouldn't catch me doing that shit. Scary as hell. But if you're in like a relatively safe neighborhood and you feel okay walking at night, very funny. Also, her dad picked up milk on the way home after he dragged her out of quote-unquote school. And her mother wasn't home when they got back. Welcome back! My timer still has 10 seconds on it, so we're just gonna wait for it just a little bit longer in case anybody is caught in the tail end. I need to get back and do my daily walking. Is so good for you and good to do. Do walk. Okay, welcome back, everybody. So we shifted back into the textile and art style of the first game. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alleyway. Oh, Beta Vash, you got fan works? Yeah, sure. I'm scared. Hang on. Who was it Designer Games who said it? Shuhei Kawakami? Very good, Beta Bash, thank you. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alleyway. An awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late! Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. Before transgender, after transgender. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. You think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. It's a wacko, and his name's Stupid. Are we going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Who the fuck are you? Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times, he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. Is this a trans allegory? Because this is what she did in the first game, right? Like, she went to the store and then she had to retrace her steps backwards. Okay, hang on. I don't want to assume anything. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we were greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change a sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. And what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, and in the first game, it was 15 minutes to close, and we got here, too. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realized that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, can I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry toward them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. Huh? If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and his eyes popped. He's also shaking. What is happening? Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said, what? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand. You don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you, move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Tresca. I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is an R word, too. But you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees, then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment, and then goes out. You know, he turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. Oh, we got the shaft head tilt. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes. Hello, Cobalt Object! Good night is the achievement I just unlocked. I moved to YouTube. Do you read the YouTube? I absolutely read the YouTube chat. Hello! Yeah, so she, like, took her mom's place? Is, like, I feel like that could also be, like, her deepest fear, right? Like, taking her mom's place. Are there multiple endings? Did I get the wrong one? Or not, I shouldn't say wrong. I should say, are there other endings for me to get? That's the default ending. Okay. So I could get other endings. Can we die more? I mean, possibly. If I was more aggressive to pro tag, that could probably lead to another ending. I picked like as many nice options as I thought possible. Should I start over? I feel like I should probably start over, right? I wouldn't say any ending is particularly good or bad. Okay, yes, sorry. Yeah, I probably shouldn't categorize them that way, because I don't think a game like this would have definitively good and definitively bad endings. Like, the first one was pretty clear-cut. It's like, you have a goal, did you fail your goal or not? Whereas this one, I feel like, could be a bit more nuanced, but... okay, this is me asking chat. Do I... Because I don't remember where... I think I saved in the middle of a point-and-click adventure. Should I continue, or should I hit new game? I need to look up a resource, like a non-spoilery resource that tells me how to play games, or visual novels. It's like, yes, there are multiple endings, and you can do this, 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 and this, or you should probably save here. New game? Okay. Let's see if anything changes. I don't think there's any fast forwarding. Hi, Mom. This seems so creepy as fuck. Very well done. Creepy as fuck. I mean, there wasn't like a whole lot of I mean, no, there were quite a number of choices actually. Am I gonna be mean this playthrough? Might be mean this playthrough. Meanie Bobini arc. Maybe I'll save it here so we can continue. It hasn't even been an hour, dummy. There you go, bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? No. Well, then I'm not happy either. You need to go to bed. You've been in control for way too long. I'll stay silent. Yeah, I'm all beside myself. By the way, you're the one that's useless and pathetic. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're here together. I'll call the shots. See something? Trying. I don't think so, Shaolin. I feel like it's just it's an abstract metaphor for things. Oh, I didn't even see like the blood stain behind her. How do you feel? You're mocking me, right? I'm obligated to ask you this at least a couple times per session. A session, huh? You don't like that word? I'm fine. No, you're not. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. Okay. I was able to change. After all, I was able to buy milk. You want to know how challenging that was. Okay, this is old. Medicine. Undoubtedly. Moreover, it's dangerous. I know. And you keep pushing me. Then why did you do that? Felt like we would fight on my own. Okay. Just drink your medicine already or I'll stop talking to you. No, don't abandon me. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Okay, yeah, this is the same one. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone? That worries you much more than pain? There's 5 endings. Okay. Interesting. After this one, I might grab that guide just to make sure we see all of them. Wait for me to lose focus. Corkboard. Okay, so she's gathering her thoughts. We suggested fireflies. She's like, ew, the fuck? Or we suggested cockroaches. She's like, ew, the fuck? Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn, so it doesn't bother you. Should it? I say no this time? A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. And now let's start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. Change my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent. Okay. Answer in the room. Look for them. Are you trying to go with a reason right now? Who, me? No, of course not. I think you forgot to put up your mind block. I can see through you. Rude. All right then. Okay. There's smoke coming from your clothes. Whatever. People call the protag Milk Chan. I saved it right after the intro, so we don't have to do the intro every single time. What happens if I just stay here? Okay, nothing happens if I just stay here. Here, let's do the... Okay, there was one behind here. Oh, the background is different this time around? Oh, is it? Like, yeah, the skybox. Oh, I didn't notice that. Shit. That's cool. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't tell what's different, but it is different. Okay, there's not one in there. Let's do the backpack. Totally not cool. Senseless and cruel. You are there, but I don't care. Is it me you're laughing at? Look, I'd never... For all, you're not my pet. I'm not going along with this nonsense anymore. Got it? Got it. Hey, it wasn't on purpose this time. Tell me what's inside your bag. Nothing special. Used to go to school. What did you like the most? That's it. You never graduated. Do you remember your last day? Guess that day has absolutely no special meaning for you. I told you, just a normal day. Okay. Good. I look at my bag again. Whatever, I don't care anyway. Oh, okay, so it skips that entire, like, loop where, she gives us the details of that day more and more in detail. Hey, Simon! Okay, so there's cockroaches up there. I forgot where they all are. There's none in the trash. Was it in here? Was it in here? Took a amount of pills. You'll ultimately die anyway, so why worry? Oh, you're right! I heave a deep sigh, come closer and extend my hand. Oh, it's warm. Oh, and we can finish searching now. Okay, let's see how bad we fucked this up. Managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all is zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much it hurts you. You want to sleep. You get some fresh air before sleeping. What do you mean? Balcony. There's no way somebody cares about you that much. Just for a couple minutes, okay? Oh, okay, so she's going outside now. Okay, this is new. My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights on in the windows. There are muffled voices coming from the inside. The howling wind spirals up and splits into hundreds of independent streams. Seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely living in endless silence. Your apartment building is pretty weird, isn't it? I could see the horizon from my window before, and the building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed in on itself. What the fuck? Nothing unusual about that. Oh, is the circle that's haunting her like the vision at the top of the apartment building? How do you feel? Definitely you feel. Sometimes that's more than enough. Still, you're anxious, aren't you? Of course. Moreover, I'm completely terrified. Was it that obvious? You're looking in every direction, but not up. Oh, this music's fucking creepy. I love it. Oh, this... I've already told you, haven't I? About what? You know, small stuff. Can small stuff make you terrified? It's hard to explain. I climb up the metal railing and let my legs hang down. Oh god. I sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time. He replies with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy. As if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist. It's weird, isn't it? Yes, but at the same time it makes me feel a little bit happy. Everything around me was created for my sake, to deceive, trick, confuse me. If that's true, I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all. You believing in this is the definition of craziness. You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts against the pot's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing away the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. Okay, I thought she was gonna jump off. I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. What are you going to do? That's a silly question. I'm going to sleep. Tomorrow, okay, yep. I'm such worried for me. I know that already. Time is running short. You won't take another pill? Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. The day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then. One more small favor to ask. What is it? Is the floor texture different? Has the floor texture always been that? While in my sleeping bag, the lower part of the room is very cold. Yeah, this is all the same. Bedtime story. Wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alleyway, an awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally, hear a voice. A boy with a weird expression. Okay, this is all the same. Oh, it's the same ending? Okay, alright, so nothing changes once we hit this ending. Okay, yeah, let me grab... I'm just gonna grab a... Ending 1 to trigger this, strangulation cutscene. Okay. This is a little brief. Okay, shop ending, trigger the strangulation answering, that's the thing, I have no idea, this is weird. Okay, so that's how you trigger that cutscene. Alternative condition don't mean, okay, so yeah, I think that was the first one I got. Phone ending, do not trigger the strangulation cutscene. Collect Milk-chan's phone. Oh, okay, alright, okay, cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and restart, so I don't have to click all the way out. Alright, okay. I think in the last half hour we might be able to shotgun all the scenes. We might be able to shotgun them all. Okay, so it looks like it's mostly when we hit that point and click part that determines what ending we get. And the rest, it doesn't seem to matter. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the point and click section is the divergence point. I'm gonna hit continue. So this should be after hey, long time no see. So we don't want to say that's the thing. I have no idea, this is weird. And then we collect the phone from the bottom. And that's it. Okay. Hi, Dyfed! Okay, I might go ahead and save it after this one then. Oh, the background changes here too. Because it's like highways now. Actually, weird, haven't I? You see, I don't know why I thought I'd be able to take control. Okay. And this feels like it's a lot less saturated than before. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the background is random based on your, it's just random, yeah. I do wish it was a little bit easier to fast forward through dialogue you've seen before. That's a little quality of life across the visual novels that, like, I didn't realize until its complete absence. It's like, man, that would be nice. Okay, then we have a little firefly scene here. Okay, we'll save it here, because that'll put us right back here. Okay, so I'm going to save it here, because hitting this triggers the strangulation cutscene, which is one of the factors. So I've saved it here, so we're not going to trigger the cutscene. And we're going to get her phone, which is what we picked up at the bottom there. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision, too. Let's begin already. Alright. Okay, so we pick up the phone. What's this? Okay, so we pick up the phone, and it doesn't say anything else, so I guess I collect the other fireflies? Okay, so the pills... And then the dosage papers... And then the, I'm gonna grab the sketchbook. Okay, so we're just gonna hit finish searching and see if that works. Managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. Let's be happy anyway. I don't think it's a good idea. It doesn't say anything about the balcony either. Oh my god, why does it look like an eye in the background? I don't think it's an eye. I think it's like a stair. I think there's like a railing. Scary as shit, though. Okay. Are we friends? So that's what friendship is like. Is the achievement I just got. Where the fuck are you sitting? Hello, thank you for choosing our pizzeria. Do I click? You know, this place is so empty, though I don't feel particularly good or bad because of it. I'm all alone, but at the same time it feels like I'm not. There's a lot of thoughts in my head, but they always keep me entertained. I can create a whole world with them. I'm sure it'll be able to fill the void around me if I try hard enough. Although, no matter how much I think, my surroundings don't change. Yes, things happen in my head, but they never left its premises. And it's not like I tried to suppress them. Maybe they were afraid to come out? What kind of pizza would you like to order? Anyway, there's so much space in my head that could be put to good use. So every thought would make a senseless and merciless circle in my head, destined to go back to where it started. But there should be an end somewhere. You can't wander around forever. What do you think? I know it sounds scary, but it's not scarier than constantly existing among the void. This place is safe, and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. My sister in Christ, this is a fucking Wendy's. This is a Pizza Hut. Please note that we have a special offer right now. 3 pizzas for the price of 2. Okay, yeah, so the only person that she's, like, actually speaking to is, like, an automated, like, tech service for a fucking pizza joint. That's really sad. Sorry. Yeah, there's probably nothing good in having the same thoughts over and over. What's the point of having them anyway? I could have escaped from here, but I feel like my thoughts aren't helping me at all. They should be ashamed, probably. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. I would have had it easier with one. I tried to find it. It turned out to be a waste of time. No matter where I look, it's not looking good. Pun not intended, and that strips me the last bit of hope for salvation. This fucking guy. I'm at the Pizza Hut, I'm at the Taco Bell, I'm at the Pizza Hut and stuck in my personal hell. True! Because of a discount program for new customers, you can learn more about it on your account page. Don't you think that me being here is also a waste of time? What's the point in that? I can just keep on thinking, and even then my thoughts are as meaningless and empty as everything else. Does it mean that I'm not filling the void, but I'm a part of it? Then why should I feel anything? Why should I know that I exist? Although, I'm not even sure about that. This place is always neither warm nor cold. It's neutral. But at the same time, if I think about warmth, I feel warm. Maybe this world corresponds to my thoughts? I wouldn't want to admit that I'm completely empty. I'm not the reason everything disappeared, right? Can't I just adapt and get used to having nothing around me since I can't do anything about it? you ready to make your order? Yes, that's right. I shouldn't care. It's empty here, and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone, but at the same time it feels like I'm not. There are a lot of thoughts in my head. They always keep me entertained. I can create a whole world with them. This place is safe and nothing bad will happen here. Nothing good will happen either, though. Me being here is a waste of time. I don't fill the void. I'm a part of it. This strips me of the last bit of hope for salvation. I shouldn't care. It's empty here, and it makes me feel neither good nor bad. It's nobody's fault that I can't even see a door here. What's the point in having one? I feel like nobody is helping me. They should feel ashamed. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I'm all alone here. I can't do anything about it. Please note that we have a special offer right now for pizzas for the price of 2. I don't care that this place is empty, you hear? I feel neither good nor bad. I'm all alone. My head is full of thoughts. They eclipse the world around me. This space is pretty cramped, but at least it's safe. Even though I'll never feel good here. I don't like where this is going. Does that mean existing is a waste of time? I need to decide, and my thoughts will help me. They'll lead me to the exit, and I'll be able to feel proud of myself. I'll be able to save myself. At the same time, I don't really care anymore. This place is empty, but it makes me feel neither good nor bad. I'm alone, but my head is full of thoughts, a whole world, one might say. If I try hard enough, it'll be able to fill the void around me. Still, no matter how much I keep thinking, my surroundings don't change. Yes, something happened outside of my head, but what was it? There's not enough space for my thoughts. It's already filled with something else. Even if there's nothing around me, I'm still here. And my head is full of thoughts. I try hard enough. So the world isn't empty after all. I can't see anything. Session timeout, please reload the page. We did not cure her depression. The orb is still there. The orb will never leave. Damn, okay. Oh, can I not skip this? I can't skip this. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Two more endings. We got this. Okay, ending 4. Room and field. Do not trigger the strangulation cutscene. Do not collect Milk-chan's phone. Do not collect the 5 fireflies. Trigger the laptop full dialogue answering. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway to Milk-chan. Go to the balcony. Okay, hang on. Let me pop this open here. Isn't it 3 more? No, because we got the first ending. Yeah, we got the first ending. Yeah, it's just 2 more. Because we got the first ending, we got the second ending. Oh, wait, no, you're right. We didn't do the third one. Sorry. Yeah, no, you're right. We've got 3 more. Oh my god, am I gonna be able to do this in fucking 14 minutes? Probably not. Do not trigger the cutscene. Do not collect the phone. Oh shit, the scene looks weird. Did I glitch it or... I can't tell if I glitched it or if like the background is randomized. That was scary. Okay, we don't get the phone. We don't get the phone and we collect the fireflies. Okay, and then dosage papers. And then laptop. Laptop, sketchbook. Don't show me the past! I don't want to show the past! My past drawings were cringe! Man, the concept of like not, sketchbook backpack. The concept of not like sketching enough because you don't want to like need a new sketchbook too soon is so fucking sad. That's a very specific kind of like... You have a very specific relationship with your parents. Or parent, I suppose. Mom, you ain't helping, you ain't doing shit. Alright, here we go. So this should be ending number 3. Oh, it's more solid than before. Okay. I need to auto-clicker my way through this. Okay, here we go. This is the mirror ending. Everything is fine, don't you see? Is the achievement I got. Ugh, another terrible morning. Boo, why is my face always so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much, I just don't want to be branded a loser on my first day. Cheer up! No, there's nothing wrong with looking different. That's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up! Yes, Mom! Oh, another terrible morning. Uh-oh. Boo, is my face so stupid? I wonder what the others at school will think. Well, it's not that I care too much, I just don't want to be branded a loser my first day. Cheer up, nothing wrong with looking different. It's not what defines you, after all. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom? Oh, boy. Another terrible morning. Why is my face always so stupid? First day, not what defines you. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom? Terrible morning. Face so stupid. Maybe she is trans. Yo, who the fuck is that? Trust no one, not even yourself. Uh-oh. Hate it when that happens. You know what you should do? You should just pull the bottom and then it would like flip up like those Looney Tunes, the Looney Tune shutters. You know what I mean? You're gonna do great. I think you put on too many eyes. That's a little bit too many eyes. Hey, Megazark Shack. Eyes hit the floor, Awuga. Your glasses are gonna be so expensive. No wonder your mom's pissed. Yeah, all the text seems exactly the same. I have been reading it. Good morning. I feel wonderful today. Can't wait for my first day at school. Hey, hurry up. Yes, Mom. See, I didn't want to do a Sono head joke. That seems like... Girl, I don't think that's how mirrors work. Your light refraction's off. Okay, that was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I think my only thing is that like I don't know, there's like I do very much prefer it when there's like a clear through line to your selections and like the ending that you get. Like the phone one kind of made sense, but I wish there was just like a bit more logic to like what you decided to help her with and how her mental illness progresses based on how you helped her. I'm not really seeing too much of a through line. They're just kind of like, oh, did you happen to make this choice and then also do these things? Like the phone one kind of made sense, but the rest of them are kind of like... Ba-ba-bum. I'll be honest, I don't quite care for how uncomfortable or relatable some of this feels. It's not all of it, but some of it captured a real specific feeling I haven't seen captured anywhere before. When it hits, I'm like, wow. No, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a very, very specific experience that I also didn't relate to every single part of it, but as you mentioned, like, when some parts hit, they hit. Like, this wasn't created for, you know, the sake of being like edgy or like, oh, another depression game, oh, blah blah blah. This is an artistic expression of someone's very specific experience they either personally had experience with or maybe experienced secondhand, mixed with a narrative that they crafted. And those are the best kinds of mental illness games, personally. Do not trigger the strangulation cutscene. So not this one. Do not collect Milchanc's phone. Do not collect all 5 fireflies. Trigger the laptop full dialogue answering. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. Go to the balcony. Okay, don't get the phone. We're gonna do the laptop. Yeah, I think the background for this is either randomly generated or changes every time. Yeah, this was getting some shit out. This was a vent game, 100%. Okay, I got laptop. Look at my laptop. Test reviewers. I don't want you to get caught in ad breaks, so I'm just gonna run them now. I'm just running my way to the next ending. If I hit the next ending before you get back, I'll stop. I'll see you in 3. Sorry, item, I fear it. Why? Tell me about it. I insist. Using hobbies. Analogy spot on, I imagined. Okay. Talking about something else. You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. Oh shit, wait. Oh crap. I don't think we triggered this one. Shit, I should hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on. Sorry, my bad. I thought I selected that one time. Oh, Megazark Shack, you're right. There was no wake-up sequence to that other ending. That's kind of scary. Just forced into a Groundhog Day situation where you're just reliving your first day at school over and over and over and over and over again, getting increasingly more dysphoric about your body / appearance. My god. That's a special kind of hell. We might be running a little bit late to next stream. I thought this would take 2 streams. The estimation for this one put it at At 2 hours? 2 hours, 2.5 hours? I'm like, this wasn't a 2.5 hour game. Who out here playing this? Listen, sometimes life feels like Groundhog Day. That's why you get a hobby. True. Oh, I think another minute. To me, this stopped reading as purely OCD a while ago. OCD is very much a factor, but I think this is about schizophrenia. I can see it. I'm less... well, I don't want to say experience. I'm less knowledgeable about schizophrenic experiences, so I wouldn't be able to comment. Or it's like I've seen and read commentary for and read a lot of feedback about OCD experiences. Not so much schizophrenia, but I could see it. Just got 20 seconds here. Very obvious element of delusion, just a little bit. I know there is such thing as like trauma-induced hallucinations. Things that don't actually surface until like a very traumatic fucking incident happens and then fucks with your brain. Welcome back, everybody. I stopped here because I haven't triggered this dialogue before, so I wanted to wait for you. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you too. That means you're all the same. Apart from the fact they were born at that shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. Okay, let's start over. This time try to avoid the stupid hamster analogies. You know I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although, I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. Don't get distracted. Oh, right. Oh, there's an artist I follow who posts quite often about schizophrenia, hasn't, also posts excerpts from studies and books about psychosis, schizotypical disorders. This reminds me of those readings a lot. Interesting. I used to get backflashes in my peripheral when I was under a lot of stress. Yeah. Oh, right. For my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculation and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59.5 friends on each side. Alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. Well, I mean, I also understood that all my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. I mean, but I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend. I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose, its mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look. Huh? Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. He doesn't have blame all the while. He's trying to say something. A cipher. I change my mind. No desire. Firefly stops glowing. What about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you. I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story. Maybe. Do you promise? I promise. And if you forget, then remind me with the code word, for example. Please forget it because I won't, is the achievement I just got. What code word? I'll think of one later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. Okay. Do not collect all 5. So I just need to collect enough to trigger the cutscenes, so we'll do the short ones here. And then the this one here. Okay, and just a triple check. Trigger laptop full dialogue by selecting a return to the subject anyway. Do not collect fireflies. Go to the balcony. Okay. So we need to hit the there's no way somebody cares about you that much option. Okay, this should lock us into ending 4. I think this might be the same. Looks like a bottomless cooking pot. Lights in the windows. Pretty weird. Oh, I still didn't come up with the code word. You were the one to remember your promise. You don't need a code word anymore. I don't like when this happens. I want to remember certain things only when I want to. Nonetheless, you've made that promise, and I'll keep it, but you need to keep in mind that from this moment on, every word will bring me pain. I bend down and imagine falling into the abyss. I have exactly 2 minutes before I meet my end. Oh my god! Okay! I had a friend online, my best friend, even though the combination of letters he used instead of his name wasn't that cool. Well, the combination of pixels he had instead of his photo was also boring and unattractive. This is so strange and wrong, breaking the rules of being online. Why was he doing that? Maybe his code was a few lines short? I don't quite get what you mean. I could tell you about those rules. You can't find them anywhere, but I'm smart, so I figured them out myself. Although, I'm not sure if I should divulge them. Why? When I try to say what I think out loud, I tend to make mistakes. If I make just a single one, everything that comes after contradicts my thoughts. And I end up with the opposite position. And I don't want that. According to that logic, it'd be better for you to keep your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. Keep my mouth shut, never get up from bed, never see or hear anything. Just dream on and on. Ugh, why is everything so terrible? Don't get distracted. So what was that about your friend? My friend? Ah, yes. He was brazen enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe that he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail as if it was him. And he expected me to do the same. And then I told him everything about myself, without hiding a single thing. I grit my teeth, the wind whips my face without mercy. It slices my skin into uneven stripes, as if it's a thin piece of cloth. He knew more about me than anybody else in the world. You know what he did? Yes. Sending an army of bots to harass me was probably fun. And what's most important, it was a win-win situation. They spawn here and there, simple bits of code that are effortless to run. No wonder the algorithm assigns that pattern more often than the others from the list. Text and video generators get to work at the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. It's unbearable. Unbearable. Around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall, I always feel many pairs of watchful eyes directed at me. And now they watch me from the screens, too. But I'll put an end to it. I decided a long time ago. Though, maybe I only decided that only... My body finally crashes into the ground, smashing into millions of tiny pieces like porcelain. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. I return to my room. It hasn't changed one bit during the minutes I was outside. Without a second thought, I go toward my laptop and yank the power cable from the outlet. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you going to do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow, okay, I'm imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk, and yet. Okay, this is repeating dialogue. Our time is running short. You won't take another pill? Of course not. So goodbye. Yeah, different background. Okay. Okay, this is the same text. Okay, so you're still listening. Okay. Is anyone there? Was anyone there? Is the achievement. I wake up lying on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls and a single door. I can hear muffled sounds coming from the other side of it. Scary sounds. I hug my knees and wrap myself in my sweater like it's a blanket. It's no use. I'm chilled to the bone. The room is pretty spacious, but I still can't shake the feeling that I'm trapped inside a suffocating casket, and the faint blue glow that sneaks in through the keyhole only adds to that feeling. Do I want to know what's outside? As if on cue, an inhuman roar comes from the other side of the door. It becomes louder and louder, more and more distinct with every passing second. Somebody or something is getting closer. I curl into a ball, trying to take up as little space as possible. Maybe I can become invisible or become smaller in some miraculous way. In the meantime, the howl becomes unbearably loud, but only for a moment. Then it sheepishly backs off until I can't hear it anymore. I finally decide to stand up. After I do that, I hear another strange sound. It's coming from right above me now. The ceiling moves upward, squeaking. Small debris is falling on my head. I squint a little, then raise my hand trying to touch the ceiling, but it suddenly starts to rise quicker and instantly disappears into the darkness. I'm not in a casket anymore. Well, it wasn't exactly a casket now. It was a well in the form of a casket. The room becomes darker and colder. I'll have to do something at some point. Hours pass. I frantically run from one wall to another, delirious. The walls run away from me, making the already spacious room even bigger. In the end, I stand amidst the endless darkness, and only the door is watching me with its eye. I kept purposefully avoiding it. I could sometimes hear horrifying rustles and howls on the inside. However, now I don't even have a choice anymore. I slowly come up to the door and reach out toward it. As expected, the door also moves away from me. I continue moving forward with my hand stretched out. I don't want to lose the only source of light in this pitch-black darkness. At some point, I get tired of sneaking up on the door like it's some wild animal, so I lunge at it, trying to grab the handle. However, at the last moment, the door whizzes away and I fall to the cold floor, unable to keep my balance. It hurts. Hi, Veg. Sorry, I'm gonna be maybe 10 minutes late. We got one more ending to do. We just got one more after this one. Stupid door, stupid, nasty, cursed door. I hate you. I hate you. I scream at the top of my lungs. I finally let out all the despair that I had bottled up. I slowly realize how horrible the situation I ended up in is. No, 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 no. I don't stop screaming for a moment because I'm scared to end up in complete silence. If the reality around me disappears, my twisted imagination will take over, and the realest thing I have right now is my voice. Hey, I can hear you. A voice coming from the other side of the door. I'm here, come closer. I scream thrice as hard as before. I scream until my throat hurts, until my ears start buzzing. My biggest wish right now is to keep in touch with that person, whoever they are. Hey, where are you? I rush toward the door, stumbling on the way. I keep running for a minute, for 10 minutes, but the door isn't even an inch closer. At the same time, the distance between us hasn't grown either, which means I must match it in speed. I just need to make one final push. I gather the last bit of strength I have and push my legs off the ground. The jump feels like an eternity. I stretch out my hand, almost touching the scratchy wood. I dive face first onto the ground with ridiculous speed. I slide at least 30 more feet like that thanks to inertia, leaving behind a bloody trail. My hand is still outstretched trying to grab empty space. Tears stream down my face, making the numerous scratches burn. I try to wipe them, but I scream and yank my hand away the moment I touch my face. My lips and nose are now a mushy mess. Somebody help. The other side of the door is completely silent. The silent reigns for an excruciatingly long time. However, at some point, that silent torture ends. Hey, I can see you. I try to reply, but stifled whimpers come out of my throat instead of words. Are you hurt? Yes, yes. I stand up from my knees despite continuing to cry. I take a couple of deep breaths and start running again. I keep running for hours. I feel like the door is closer to me by an inch or two now. I almost let myself stop for rest at that thought. I can't rest. I'll catch up to it sooner or later. The voice from the other side of the door keeps asking me how I feel. I let out heavy, ragged breaths and reply. I'll fall from exhaustion if I utter even a single word. Still, I'm thankful to them and I don't want them to become silent. After another hour passes, I barely scratch the handle with my nails. I'm almost there. I'm so scared. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are they doing this to me? Don't they understand how painful this is for me? Almost there. You're scaring me. Go away. Rage fills my brain. I ignore the pain in my bones and channel all my strength into one final jump. No, go away. I firmly grasp the handle and open the door. Blinding light hits my eyes. I lose the ground beneath my feet and start falling. I'm lying face down in grass. I smell water, earth, and the dampness of the night. And grass, of course. The wind tickles the back of my head. It howls and jumps around restlessly. Lying down like this is unpleasant and rude when nature is so alive around me with sounds, and I'm pretty sure colors, too. I stand up, full of anticipation. I see an endless field, a clear sky without a single star, and a pale moon somewhere very, very far away. I shake my head and try to focus my eyes on anything, but to no avail. My surroundings are just too vast. I feel dizzy. Bam! I'm lying in the thick, wet grass again, but this time I'm looking at the darkness of a night sky instead of just darkness. Is there any real difference, though? The wind howls. It's clearly upset, but what can I do about it? I hear an indiscernible echo coming from far away. A wolf or someone else. Does it even matter? I'm in the grass. Nobody can see me. The echo draws closer and closer. At some point, I realize that it's not a wolf. I jump up and start turning my head in a panic. Where is that sound coming from? I haven't said that out loud, but got an instant reply. Howling. Hey, I can hear you. My voice runs across the field, mixing with the rustle of the grass and the howls of the wind. It feels like it's about to get absorbed by them, but... Ooh. Ah, woo! Hey, where are you? More howling! I can't understand where I should run to and if I should run at all. Somebody clearly wants me to find and help them. Maybe they're hurt? The grass tickles my heels while I drag my feet in the direction where I think the sound is coming from. It's just, there's not a single tree or stone around, only an endlessly wide field. I hear a resounding, painful scream. I shut my eyes and cover my ears. I suddenly feel scared. The screams turn into a cry. I carefully raise my head, still scared to death. Somewhere very far away, among the thick grass, I spot a silhouette. Just a small black spot, but... Hey, I can see you. The silhouette doesn't move, but the sound is definitely coming from its direction. No, it's not a scream, more like a whisper or a wheeze. Are you hurt? No reaction again, just muffled sounds. Maybe it's the wind going mad, and the black spot is just a stone or a tree. I walk away disappointed. 100 steps, 200 steps. Then I turn around. Surprisingly, the spot hasn't become smaller. I start jogging. The grass is no longer tickling me. It's whipping my ankles, leaving cuts. The feeling of panic and unexplainable dread grow inside me. A stone, a tree. Why the hell is this field endless? I don't turn around anymore. I know that it's chasing me. The sounds reaching my ears become even stranger, louder, and more distinct. The wind is bullying me too, huh? Isn't that right? That's the case, right? Finally, I stop. I ran out of breath. I'm at the brink of dying, at least I think so. A horrifying voice is coming from right behind me. I turn around instinctively and for some reason try to shield my face, but end up losing balance and falling to the ground. The grass replies with a nasty, crackling rustle. I've had enough. I spring up. The silhouette is still there, at the same distance as before. It's standing there without moving an inch. I'm scared here, you know. Why don't you do anything? The silhouette trembles and then starts slowly gliding toward me, followed by new sounds, wheezes, moans. Fear shackles me. I can only stand and watch the approaching black spot. My lips are parched. I speak in a voice I don't recognize. You're scaring me. Go away. Trust no one, not even yourself! After that, the spot expands rapidly, and in the blink of an eye, most of the sky in the field is consumed by the sticky, cold darkness. Paralysis finally lets my body go, and I immediately sprint away. I run so fast that the grass turns into a dark green mush under my feet. I slip up, fall, run again. No. Go away. An unknown force turns my head with a crunching sound and the darkness consumes everything. I wake up on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls. Man! I don't know, a lot of these endings so far just feel like failed therapy attempts. Like each one's just a different therapist that's failed her. That's kind of what this reads like, personally. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the therapists that are failing her or coping mechanisms that are failing her. But each one feels like a different coping mechanism that has let her down. I need to let Veg know, hang on. It's okay, I'm gonna be late. I got one more ending. I'll be in ASAP. Oh my goodness. Alright, okay, we got one more. I don't want to, like, open the stream with, like, one ending left, so we're going a little bit late. I apologize. I already let Veg know. Okay, we continue. No strangulation cutscene. No Milk Chan's phone. So no phone, no fireflies, no balcony. We don't do shit. Girl, give us nothing. Okay, so don't collect, and we don't go to the balcony. No phone, no balcony, just living in the moment. Different pattern on the floor. I look down, please make it stop. Oh! Oh, this is new. Hang on. wake up and immediately almost lose consciousness from horror. A thin metal stairway snakes around a giant column, disappearing into the darkness. I press myself into the cold wall and pray that I freeze into it. This feeling, I know I spent a couple of hours or days here, but I don't know how high the column is. I don't know whether I'm going up or down. I like how the artwork loaded in. That's very good. It reminds me of like old style computers. 1 billion pounds of concrete and 1 million miles of emptiness. It's impossible to stay sane when you're near cosmic numbers like that. Looking at them, touching them, even thinking of them makes me feel unimaginable horror. It was just a matter of time before my short term here will end. My mind will melt and my body will return to dust. The wall's coarse surface scratches my face. The steps under my feet hum from the wind, eager to escape the concrete's clutches and dive into the abyss along with me. But I'll stay here. I'll stay here without going anywhere. I won't even open my mouth. My every word will be swallowed up by the abyss. I won't take a single step. Why would I? To find out where the stairway abruptly ends? It's all meaningless. Many units of time pass, but I'm still unmoving. My whole body is trembling, but then I realize it's the whole space around me that's trembling. It can't wait to destroy me. Maybe I should gather my will and at least turn my head? That thought doesn't stay in my head for long. It's torn out with inhuman force. Unaware of what's about to happen, I slowly turn my whole body with a squeak. No, this is not what I wanted. Don't. Hello? Amongst the silence sings a lonely colossus unmoving. Until the music stops, the bridge across the dark abyss cannot be seen. Oppressive, thick, sticky air drives itself into my ears, silencing my thoughts with a haphazard string of words while I watch the scene before me unfold. Hundreds of giant concrete structures just like mine, spread in tidy rows endlessly in all directions. Stairways wrap around them like vines. There, at the end of this world, there's a person smiling. This world still exists, but all that makes it both exists and not. I try to erect a mind block, but to no avail. My brain is already at the mercy of the super creature. A moment passes and I realize that my body doesn't belong to me either anymore. My legs start moving on their own and the only thing I can do is choose a direction. Up, down, or... The crowd notices blood on Wozek's hands. He runs away. Mendel appears. He has nothing human about him apart from his excessive grace and hidden elegance. He walks out to the center of the stage. First act begins. Foreign thoughts become even more incoherent. There's less and less space for my own. Do you feel the connection to your body clearly, or does it still cause confusion and fear? If you've been living through that fear a lot recently, how did it manifest exactly? Answer honestly, don't hide anything. I decided to descend. You can have a sneaking suspicion that something is wrong because your path has changed. Maybe you started talking in a wrong way or made some sort of mistake. If so, start getting used to your new life. Try creating imagery that would instill the feeling that everything is as it should be, and with time it will create a new order inside you. I don't doubt that you're going through some hard times, but you have to make sacrifices. Grow up, only then you'll be able to obtain the meaning of life. Don't you get it? Try that if you find it important. Every passing day is a precious gift. If you share a piece of that gift with the world even once, it'll seem like a speck of dust. Do you get it? No, I'm sorry, I won't get that then. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yes, even you get it. When you notice how people look at themselves in the mirror, when you look at your own reflection and realize that it exists in reality, do you understand how exactly it exists? Man, her nightmares are fucked up. There's no helping her, dude. There's no helping her, dude. I think she's just fucked. And I think that might be the point of it. There is no happy ending, just different ones. Just different ways of processing and different ways of existing. She needs some milk! Alright. Well, that's that. We're gonna go ahead and raid into maid channel now. There's no helping her, but we have to try. Exactly. That was really interesting. I'm gonna digest it for a bit, and I'll come back with a more thorough, view tomorrow. I was planning on playing the rest of this tomorrow, but it wasn't long enough for that, so we'll figure something out. We'll figure out a short VN for tomorrow. Probably hike back? We'll see. She did say she wanted to dream again. I mean, I guess that is her dreaming again. Yeah, we'll just do she needs some milk. Very easy, very simple. Thank you guys for watching. We're playing Valhalla on the main channel. Stick around if you'd like to see us continue that. We should be finishing it this week. Tomorrow I'll be playing, like, probably Hike Back. We'll talk about this for a little bit and then play Hike Back. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys.